Hello everyone, the one awoken skill, not evasive. Why was I going to say evasive? I don't know. But the one awoken skill nobody ever uses in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is the Earthling CaC exclusive awoken, the Power Pole Pro. Now, why do people not use this? I think it's because if you're going to pick an Earthling CaC, then you're gonna, let's be fair, you're gonna pick a male Earthling CaC. And at that, you're not gonna use Kaioken unless you're gonna run maybe a sort of Kaioken build, maybe. And you're not going to run the Power Pole Pro. And the reason why you're not going to run this if you are a male Earthling CaC is because, well, you can make a rather devastating, that's the word I can use to describe it, it's just a devastating build by using the potential unleashed awoken skill. And it's a bit of a shame, really. It really is, because the Power Pole Pro, it's something that when Xenoverse 2 was being in production and like being teased, and like, well, after it was like announced until we actually got the reveal for it, was thinking, well, what transformation or rather awoken skill could the Earthling CaC race get? And was thinking, oh, maybe some sort of mystic form, like that's actually like a mystic form, not just potential unleashed, or something like that, or maybe a sort of, actually no, I can't remember what I was thinking, I really can't, but the fact that it gave us this was something that was very interesting, and I can appreciate the effort 100%. Okay, Scatman Jones, absolutely filthy, oh yes. Level 99 now actually, and I unlocked his potential via Guru. 125 points in stamina, basic attacks, and in strike based skills, not key, and in strike based skills, and my QQ bang gives me max points in last 3 stats, and of course 0 points in health, key, and key based skills, and of course the QQ bang gives me max minus points in health and key based skills, but only 2 minus points, I guess, or however you'll describe it, in key. Hence why I have, I think, is barely over 4 bars of key. That's rather Subarashi. Okay. Key, Subarashi, and Spaghetti. Okay. Yes, I moved that very quickly. 4 supers. As you can see, well, not actually going to see, but as you'll see in the video, the Power Pole Combo Super, strike base skill, very nice right there. Divinity Unleashed, surprisingly enough. Data input and meditation. For my evasive, I just went for the standard instant rise. Of course, as you can see right here, the Power Pole Combo as my transformation to ultimate. Justice Combo and the Sword of Hope. Very nice right there. Okay, now there's another transformation that nobody uses in Xenoverse 2, and that is the margin exclusive transformation, Purification. And the reason being is because, let's be fair, if you're going to run a margin CAC, sorry, CaC, you're going to run a female margin with, again, potential unleashed. You're not going to run Kaioken as a female margin, you're just not going to do that, unless maybe you run it just so that way, you know, it'll drain your stamina deliberately to then go for stamina reset, because of course, female margin avatars will recover stamina at an extremely, a painfully extremely faster rate than what other avatar races do as of right now in Xenoverse 2. Alicia, Infinite Stamina build, still on the list and should be out soon. I don't know, I'll get to it when I get to it, lads. Leave a like-ment. Okay, so there I saw a Nimbus, absolutely filthy. Of course, I've got the Flying Nimbus Super Soul, and if I remember correctly, the Lunar Burst, well, the Lunar Burst does give you super armor and of course a slight increase in your defense. But the description of it says something like it grants you super armor when you use the Power Pole Pro. But here's the thing: when you're in the Power Pole Pro, you already do have super armor, and I believe you even have super armor as you're summoning it. So I don't know if it means like you get like, I guess, like a sort of like extended super armor or something. But there I do go for the Scat of Hope. The Scat of Hope, or the Sword of Scat. That actually sounds better. The Sword of Scat. This guy picked Bardock, level 80, 90, 99, something like that. It's going to be a game in like a moment here. I failed just by going for the last hope slash of Sword of Hope, and of course, well, it uses all of your remaining key. So there I go for the stab or the penetration, or whatever you want to call it, of Sword of Hope, and that's the game. Very nice right there. I mean, seriously, it is a bit of a shame that no one uses the Burcol combo Awoken in Xenoverse 2, because seriously, it is really fun. It really is. I do hope that potentially, probably not, but potentially in future Xenoverse 2 updates, Earthlings get another Awoken that's maybe weapon based, or more preferably maybe, I don't know, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, because it's going to happen at some point. The question now is when, not if. Probably, it'll be, quick note, Xenoverse 3 probably will be announced at some point in 2020, around May or June, possibly July, but if I were a betting man, I would actually say May of 2020, lads. Okay. So, I do hope that in Xenoverse 3, or again, a future Xenoverse 2 update, or something like that, Earthlings get maybe another exclusive transformation that is weapon-based, maybe a sword type of Awoken, maybe something like Future Trunks. That would actually be very nice right there. This guy is running, of course, as you can see, Super Saiyan Blue. I go for that disgusting XY there. Okay, great. There into the Burcol combo. He's got just under, as of right now, 3 bars of stamina. Well, now he has just over 3 bars of stamina. Why he dropped out of Super Saiyan Blue there, I have absolutely no idea. Because, well, as you guys can see, when he dropped out of it, he had like max key. Spaghetti. Oh man. So it just makes no sense. So there he goes for the sphere of destruction, sorry. And of course, I fly down into it just as it, I guess, expires, or as it's about to expire. It did take a tiny bit of damage off of me. Well, let's be fair, lads. The fact that I stepped into the Grand Tour. No, the fact that I stepped into this sphere of destruction. Let's be fair. Scatman Jones is now a god of destruction. And from now on, I demand that he's now referred to as Scatman Jones, God of Destruction. Oh, Wiz-sama. Okay. Side note, nothing to do with the video. Wiz is one of my favourite characters in the entirety of Dragon Ball. Okay, so my first favourite character, of course, is Vegito-sama, and my second favourite is either a tie between Wiz or 17. And whichever one comes second, the other one comes third, and I come fourth. Okay. Okay, so going into the final fight now for this video. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of not necessarily troll this guy, but it's like I'm gonna just wait and see. Okay. Actually, is that guy running? I know that guy's running. Okay, so I think this guy's running perfect, not final, perfect Kamehameha and the cooler Supernova. Of course, potential is there. Maybe he is not the Saiyan Red. Maybe he's the Saiyan Angel. Okay. So I was thinking for a second that he was going, that he was running, you know, Beerus's Sphere of Destruction Ultimate. I mean, maybe, I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure, well, I know for a fact it was the, well, I know he's running Perfect Kamehameha, and I'm pretty sure it's also the cooler Supernova. So there he does go for the Perfect Kamehameha. Now, when I say nobody uses this transformation, I'm not being literal. Please understand what I say here. I don't mean that literally nobody picks it. I mean, compared to other transformations in the game, even other transformations that are only, that are exclusive to specific original characters. What is an original character? Such as Super Saiyan Blue Goku preset 2 and 4, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, and of course preset 2. And I guess technically speaking, the mentor preset of Hit Pure Progress, well, both stages of Pure Progress. Compared to like pretty much everything in the game, the Burcol combo is it's an Awoken that nobody uses. Just nobody uses it whatsoever. Which again, as I mentioned in the video. It is a shame. So here, I mean, he's barely got any health. This fight right here was a ranked match, not a plain match. This was a ranked match with limitations turned off. So 3 minutes on timer. We're down to the 3rd and final minute now. He's got the Super God Fist, and he's got the, I want to say it's Ultimate Gohan Super Soul. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there a goal for the Sword of Scat. I love that name, Sword of Scat. And there, for some stupid reason, I went for the Last Hope slash part of Sword of Hope. Again, I did that earlier on in the video. It uses all of your remaining ki. Now, I've got meditation, but I do have meditation, and the effect was up. Okay, so it's running the Cooler Supernova. So meditation, when the effect was active, of course, it's going to give me 10 bars of ki instead of like 4 bars and like a tiny bit or something like that. But guys, with that said, I think my voice just went. But guys, with that said, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. And that said, I will see you next time.